And the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings. Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. Making some progress here. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
At their own 37-yard
line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a man out of Florida State. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another carry for him. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He gets loose down the right side. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Right up the gut. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
of the shotgun, Burrow. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Again, it's Burrow. And it's caught. Chase has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And he's got a free play here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's out of bounds as there's a flag down. This one should be on the defender who jumped early. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34.
Here we go. 180, 11, mighty.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
11.
Burrow from the gun. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
11, MT, Kate. Here we go.
Pacheco crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals start off well to tie things 7-7.
Evan McPherson picking off for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Johnson with a return here. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on. Set. Kill. Turn up.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Dump off, caught by his back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Let's go now.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
48-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 60 years.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Brought in, Ty Felton. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Viking 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Unlock line. Unlock line. Mustang 19. Go.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, smash Bronco.
McCarthy throwing on third down. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First down from the 42. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He's still going at the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings break the tie here in the first. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Vikings have recovered.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Set. 70 Lion. Set go.
Sign quarterback run here. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. They're headed up the middle. They call this a 4-yard pickup, so now the question becomes, Brock, will they go for this or will they punt?
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Field goal would make it 2 scores, Brock, but they want more than that. They're going for it on 4th and goal. It's a designed run for him. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Kate, that is all about the eyes of the defense, keyed in on the quarterback. Whether it was going to be a run or a throw, that defense was so locked in, they hold him short of the sticks.
And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or 2 shy of it. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Counter give here to Pacheco. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12.
Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And gain 11 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go. 180. Plays high.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
11, 11. 180.
Working now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Complete out to the right side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Johnson now on the return. Making some progress here. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. On play action now, McCarthy. Hauled in left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, 19, 18. Ready, ready. Set. Ready.
McCarthy throwing here. He brings it in.
McCarthy's pass complete to number 88. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Bengals' 6-yard line.
Something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Here we go, shot. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
On the double. Here we
play fake. It's McCarthy. Vacates quickly left side. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get to the late points and the lead. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Gun. Stop. Ready? 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Burrow on first down. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Burrow now on first down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Here we go.
On second and 10, Burrow again. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
He put everything he had into this one. It is caught at the 20. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Johnson with a return here. This makes it up to the 25.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They'll stick with the ground game here. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's complete. Sanders has got it out right. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. New set of downs from 37. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Well, here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Completes this one to Chase. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the...
Oh, try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to is the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Ready. Hawk, 7, Hawk. Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash, Bronco. Ready.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Taken in by Felton, left side. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. That'll be the first and more. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 7.
There's a design run. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds Sanders. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. He's going to hit Felton. This is caught. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Now McCarthy. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
And it does. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Minnesota touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Burrow again. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense up to the line fast.
The Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That is comped, and it's Higgins again. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense to the line fast. First down. Here's Burrow. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here's Pacheco on 3rd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
On 1, right?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This taken from the 12. And that return, heads out of bounds. Job well done. It's close to that enemy 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something the teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, well, maybe even that much more. These super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check, check.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Wilson on the tackle.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Come on, set, go, Cougar 19. Go, Rick, go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Burrow on first down. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
11 MT, tank, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow now on first down. Hits his running back. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
First down, Cincinnati.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game 35 apiece. Johnson now on the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue, and that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Dax Hill up for the stop.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Play action, McCarthy. That's caught for the first. There he goes again. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
59 on the play. And the Vikings first down. First down and goal to go.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. Running this one left. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
70 Lions.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Third and goal for McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Demetrius Knight has it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down.
12, 12, 12. Get set. Right, 80. 12, 12, 12. Shot.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down. Offense in the hurry up here. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go. Big.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Burrow's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here we go.
Burrow. Oh, he's got it in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Shot. 180. Nice hot. Shot.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
35.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 70. Kill.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, switch.
Now it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yet again, Logan Wilson has it, and the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah.
Here we go.
He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to Pacheco. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Setting up the running back screen. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That one gains 7. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
11, here we go. 180. Place hot. Hot.
It's Pacheco again. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bengals only up by a few.
On 1, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. 180. 11 mighty.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Line up the design keeper. So the Bengals